My Guruji Maharaj used to say the child's education can be revolutionized by two things: inspiring them to observe, and before that, actually, we have to inspire them to take interest. Once these two things are combined, taking interest and ability to observe, I think rest will follow. Namaskaram, sir. Namaskaram to you. Foundation of a house. You can have a great wall and a beautiful ceiling, strong, but if the foundation is wrong, then we'll go wrong. Education is great, but without this morally strong fiber or morally strong muscles, the youth will remain weaker because they have lost what we call their compass. The guiding force is not there. And even though many a times we feel that yes, I should avoid this or I should do that, yet a willpower is lacking. And even if willpower is there, they don't have courage to go through. And this can come from inside only. My Guruji Maharaj used to say the child's education can be revolutionized by two things: inspiring them to observe, and before that, actually, we have to inspire them to take interest. Once these two things are combined, taking interest and ability to observe, I think rest will follow. Then we don't have to go behind them with a stick of saying do this, don't do that. These two things will carry them forward in life. We have one school at our Kanha ashram. We just started, and I have begun experiments. It's not that this is one great one, but we learn through our experiments. So, and when we have, let us see, in the fifth grade, you have five subjects, and you have eight chapters in each subject. So, about 40 chapters are there, and you have 20 students. So, I tell them, look, you pick two chapters each. You do the research all throughout and deliver it to your class. And doing this research, the teachers will help them that you look at this book, you read this book, you look at this video, you go at this website, and they collect all this, then they interact with each other. Results are phenomenal. I mean, the participation and the idea of research also comes to their mind from very early age. In this ashram, we make them grow things from scratch. We let them grow in a coffee cup or something. Each one will grow their own potatoes or garlic or onions or cabbage. They'll have their own one or two pieces, and they tend to take it home. That mommy, I prepared this.
Going back to your very strong ideology on just overall education and what really needs to happen there. I mean, if you had a prescription or a wand, what would we look at for our education system to really?
Well, simple thing that I have just already shared with you is how to inspire them to take interest and somehow intensify their abilities to observe. Later on, I give one small example. If you are living by a seaside and school is near the sea, children can go there every evening or every morning at a fixed time and put sticks. Oh, this is the water level on first of the month, water level on second day, the third day, fourth day, and it goes on. The receding or aciding water levels will show them a lot, and they'll start wondering. Children will say, oh, on this day water level was so far from our school, another day it was almost touching our school. Then we have to make them think why. Then we have to indirectly give them example. Look at the moon. It says, look at the size of the moon. Now, can you guys relate? Size of the moon and the levels of water. Like that, we can come up with many small, small experiments like flowers, color of the leaves. Training can start very early also. If you are living in an apartment building somewhere in Bombay perhaps and ask someone which side is the north, they'll keep scratching their head because this ability to observe is missing. Even when they are living there for 10 years or 20 years, they will forget which side is the north or east. From very early age, we can demand from children that be ready. I will ask you which side is east at any given moment, or any building that you enter, whether the entry was from the east or from the north. It's not that I believe in Vastu or don't believe in Vastu, it's irrelevant. It is the ability to observe. Similarly, make them curious about as soon as they wake up what kind of sounds they hear. Let's say if they heard some bird. How many birds did you hear? So they start having attention outward as well. See. Later on, as they grow, as parents, when we take children to our friend's place or relatives' place, ask them what sort of color of the wall was there, or how many sofas were there, what was that auntie or uncle wearing. Then focus on the subject of discussion we had. And what do you think? Were we thinking in a right direction? Our discussion was in the line of what you're thinking? And what do you feel about it? See? So, movies you watch together, get the gist of it in a very, uh, get the essence of it from children. Then, as they grow further, we have to make them think, okay, what sort of thoughts you have gone through during daytime. To grow further, what sort of feelings that has rocked you, mood swings that you had during daytime. As they grow further on, maybe by 11, 12, make them analyze which side of the nostril you are breathing from. So this will give them slow idea of Surya Nadi and Chandra Nadi, and as they become more aware of breath, they will go more inward. Very attention, the attention that we pay to our breath pattern takes us inward. It somehow stimulates our vagus nerves and parasympathetic system, and that calms you down totally. Not only that, as we meditate and do this rejuvenation in the evening, figure out whether you are absorbing energy or you are dissipating energy. Just as we have the cycles of taking breath in and breathing out, breathe in, breathe out. We have cycles also like of energy discharge and energy absorption. When you sit quietly, you'll be able to feel whether you are yeah, absorbing or releasing. It's very easy to feel that. But practice will make them very sharp from inside.